Hi guys, this is Kate Quinn. I'm at Bernina University, which is a fantastic trade show for the Bernina brand. And I'm going to share some fun tools that we have. So these are some of our newer products. And the new template that we're going to showcase is this Spin-e-Fex 14. And you can see it has a really unique shape, and so we've marked our crosshairs. The Spin-e-Fex is going to sit right here at this point, right around the foot. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll bring that bobbin thread up, and we'll go ahead and set that ruler right inside. All right, so needle right in the center. Get that seated first. That prevents anything from shifting around, and we'll tuck that right in. This is a pretty easy template to use right here at the beginning as you go around that little space right there. So right here is where you want to slow down a little bit as you go around the curve. That's going to make it nice and smooth. All right, so we'll just keep going. We're going to use every other line. We need those lines to do our second design, but we're not needing them for this one. Right as we get back around here, I'm just going to take a couple small stitches, tie that off, and it'll be nice and clean. Since there's already a lot of thread happening at the center, nobody's going to notice a couple of extra stitches right there.
Okay.
So it's pretty easy and clean.
All right,
So
let's look
there
at
you
this
go.
beautiful design. So she just did that with the Spin-e-Fex number 14. This is one of my favorite Spin-e-Fex designs.
Now we are going to go ahead and we're going to use this fantastic jewel template. Whichever side that we're working with, we're going to make sure that we're using the pinpoint that is connected. So if we're using this side, it's this pinpoint, and if we're using this side, we want to follow that line to make sure that we're using the right hole as we build that up. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put my pin in. I like to go ahead and punch it through the front just to make a hole so that I can find it on the back. And then we'll flip it over and get it right in the center there. We're going to start with our 6.5, and that's because our 5.5 design, we want to make sure that it's going to clear. So I think we'll use a little bit bigger when we set this up. So what you want to see is I don't want to be cutting into my design, so this is the audition to make sure I've got enough room to put this on. Now, this is the pinpoint that we're using, and it makes a V in there. So I'm just going to point to the V real quick so you can see. This line right here, there's a white line, and there's one on this side. To me, those connect and they make a V. So when I align, I like to use that because this line from that point to this point, that is half of the circle. So as you're driving around, remember that you need to stop on the line on either side in order to make your design, because that's your half circle, and then you'll line up the other side, and that's the completion of your circle. So always when you're designing, you just got to keep that in your mind. So I'm going to set the first half of the V so I can do the first part of the circle, and we'll be ready to go. So as I stop, I'll sew the first part of that circle, and I stop on the line. In order to do the other side, I'll line it up and I'm going to go ahead and do the other side of the circle. Now, if I want to have just the circle on the bottom, I'll just travel on the bottom. And if I want to have the outer circle on the top, I'm going to travel across the top. But if I want to have them inside the channel, I need to go ahead and travel both ways. So I'll go ahead and I'll make this portion. I'm going to travel all the way across to close the channel, and then I'm going to come back over to the top and I'll stop in the line. Now I'll complete that other portion of the circle. This is the other half of the circle right here. Right? So there's my completion. I'll travel, and I'm going to make sure that I'm lined up real quick. Once I get to the line, I'm going to make sure that this is on the line properly. So let's see how we're doing. We're getting around. Just sew a little bit faster here so we can not keep you waiting around. So this is pretty relaxing, you know, as long as you're just getting everybody lined up, he'll sew right around for you.